All right, back with another video. People, I want to be clear about something. Two things. People, when I make a video from the narrative in which it happened to me. Could you please try and make your comments in reference to the narrative that I post? Let me give you an example. If someone wants to say child support is for the kids, no shit. But if I make a video telling you that I was paying $410 a month for private school, picking up the child every day, dropping the child off at 8, 9 o'clock at night, and a woman is doing 4 hours of overtime every day, and feeding the child every day. The mother don't have to feed the child, so she ain't have to feed him for breakfast. School did that. She ain't have to feed him for lunch. School did that. Then at night, the father gave her dinner, and it freeing up a time. Your comment of child support is for the kid, I need more than that. We need more context. That's number one. Number two, when you use me as a consultant, you will no longer get a pole in your hole. Stop getting that pole in your hole. All right, but check this out, man. I'm about to do a video for Huckleberry. Huckleberry left a comment under my video, and he said, and I heard what he said because I read the damn comment. Shout outs to you, Huckleberry. Huckleberry said, the judge ignored 2 years of my evidence. Of course, the judge ignored 2 years of your evidence. People, let me tell you something about court, family court. Family court do not hold or do not gather everybody up together like a criminal court do. A criminal court, when there's a criminal court, the judge gets the 2 attorneys for both sides, the prosecutor and the defense, and then they say, we got to set a court date. We got to set a court date for the 3rd. The defendant says, I can't do it on the 3rd, Your Honor. That's my anniversary. I can't do it on the 3rd. Okay, how about the 8th? They both agree, both counsels? Okay, 8th. Okay, and then what do you often hear when you go and you look at all these TV shows and you hear them say, Judge, I want to enter new evidence. Your Honor, I object. That evidence wasn't in the discovery. How about that, counsel? And then they say, Your Honor, it's a rebuttal evidence based on the presumed testimony. So they're saying we're just going to have that on standby if, in fact, I'll allow it. All right, so check this out. I sent the courts a letter after them sending me a letter to come to court for child support stating it is for a child support modification. However, the paper didn't say if it was an upward modification. It didn't say if it was a downward modification. They just told me to come to court. I went to court, tore off in their ass, and got it adjourned to another day. But here's how this works. In order to submit evidence to the court, the proper way to do it and why a judge can not allow it. See, they won't allow it for you, but they'll allow it against you. Let me say that again. They won't allow it for you, but they'll allow it against you. What do I mean when I say that? Okay, the mother comes to court and say, I got proof right here that he make $100,000 a minute. Okay, let me see that, right? The problem and the reason why you get bun fucked on that is because you have to say a key word, I object. And you're supposed to say, Your Honor, I object. I wasn't submitted this evidence. You see, the reason why a judge can say yay or nay when you decide to send evidence in is because if you have evidence, you must show the courts a certified letter that what you're presenting to the court on that day, you also sent it to her attorney or her as well. You see, a court fight is based on equal. That's why the term, we won't allow you to broadside the courtroom. That's why that term exists. Broadsided by the courtroom means that on a day of court, you pop up with something that nobody knows about. Y'all gonna have to forgive me. There's a church next door, and they just over there praising the Lord and all that. They over there doing that. So, Huckleberry, the reason why that things went the way it went, and I'm not asking you, no offense to you, I appreciate the comment. Okay, I'm telling you, you did not submit it properly. And I want to be clear. They did not tell you how to submit it. People, when you get information to come to court, it's supposed to give you an answer time. And here's what I mean by that. It's supposed to say, Christopher Smith, You got a court date on February 5th or February 15th. Let's go to 15th to make it easier. You have up until February 1st to submit your evidence. You must submit evidence 14 days is preferred that you send evidence 14 days prior to you going to court. So everybody can look over it, have questions, build up their defense. I went to court one time and told the judge I did not have enough time to prepare for this case. As I stated earlier, when they sent me a letter to come to court, didn't say if it was upward modification or downward modification. I told the judge, this paper don't give me no way to prepare about it. No prepare for my case. In addition to that, it don't have an answer. I said, in addition to that, it don't even have what judge I'm going to go see. I need to know all this information, Your Honor. I could have an ethics violation against that judge, and it's a conflict of interest. You don't have, there's nothing on this. I'll do another video based on how that went. I won that. Well, listen, I go in court and landslide judges. I make them understand when I'm in there. You don't want, today ain't gonna be your fucking day. I promise you that. But Huckleberry and anybody listening, the reason as to why the judge have an option to accept your evidence is because you did not submit it due to court protocol in a timely manner. It's a trick that they do. Like I said, when a woman pop up with evidence, they'll allow it. They'll say to the ethics committee, blah, 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 blah. You got to know what to say when this happens. 732-947-1988. $49.99, $50 for a one-on-one. I guarantee you, after my one-on-one, I guarantee you it will change your life. I guarantee you, you'll walk into court with your chest out. I guarantee you, your confidence will spike through the roof. It is actually my one-on-ones, my consultations are confidence boosters. So, hey, man, like, share, and subscribe. Please, man, leave your comment below. Subscribe, follow, all that. Later, y'all. Have a good one.